everyone, back again with another video. And today I'm with my right hand man, Exorce, and today we're going to be talking about mental health and what mental health means to you.
Hello everyone, like William said that today we'll be gonna talk about mental health, and then we're gonna try to explain to you guys what we've been through, and then trying to talk about certain things like the actual stuff that's happening now. Yeah man, so what's mental health means to you, man? What does that mean to you?
What mental health means to me is that you got to have like a healthy mind. Without no healthy mind, you're not going to think clearly, are you? So that's just how it is, like mental health can be so many other things, clear mind, clear spirit, just have a clear of joy. And that's what it's about. Like mental health is very important in day-to-day life, because if it ain't important, right, and you don't take care of your mental health, or something has happened and you can't control it, it's happened to various of people I know. It's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? My mom was going through stuff, and my nan, going through stuff, when she was sick, and it was very, very hard for me to deal with. Then me and my ex-girlfriend broke up, and that was another issue. Do you know what I mean? So, these things happen. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, guys, I like to tell you that, like, if you're going through anything, you're not alone out here. There's a lot of people that have gone through stuff, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying it's vital, because the best way, right, to get your mind clear, and I'll say this, go out for walks, do something that you enjoy doing. Even though right now we are living in a tough time and everyone knows this, you know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do in this type of situation, what we're going through, go outside for a walk, work out, just enjoy life. If you're young, enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? You're young, man. You got like billion things you can do with your life. Do you know what I'm saying? So if it's really personal, handle it, but handle it in a good way. Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah man, like William said, and then he's literally, it's not easy mental health, like he said that you like in the way that means to me is you have to just control yourself in certain things that you do, because what happens is that you can do something that can break your mind, or that can bring depression to your life. You get what I mean? Because some people, they try to get into certain things,
Yeah.
which like a lot of people, like, which a lot of people being into that. You get what I mean? But they're trying to get into it. They don't know that it brings depression. It brings a lot of stuff. You get what I mean? So it's like you just need to know what you're doing. You get what I mean? Like William said that he been in relationship, like with your book, like a lot of things happen. You get what I mean? You can be depressed and everything. But how did you deal with that mental health after you get off with your relationship?
It wasn't really easy when I dealt with it. As I said in the first video, do you know what I mean? I did say that when we first met, it was just one of the best things in the world. And when I had her in my life, I felt like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to have someone, that can technically share the same, boat as me. So that's just how it was. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, deep down, yes, relationships can be the most hardest thing to deal with. Even when you're in one, it's still depressing. You know what I'm saying? Because you've got to make the person happy. Do you know what I'm saying? So that could be stressful as well. And that can lead into, physical stress, emotional, and even mentally. Do you know what I mean? So that's just how it is. How it affected me mostly, it affected me physically, mentally, very emotionally as well. Because, when you love the person, and, they just literally break your heart, it's not the easy thing to take, you know?
That's the issue. That's the issue.
And not just because, guys that are going through a roughy relationship, like if you are going through a roughy relationship, I'll just say, you know what, man, just the best advice I'll say to you is try and make it work, man. If you really care about the person, and that, try and make it work, because obviously then it won't do a number of your mental health. But if it does, and it doesn't go away to plan, then the best way to come out of it, speak to people. You know what I'm saying? Tell people about your experience. Speak to counselors. Speak to like doctors that maybe can actually help you get through your problems. Because that's what happened to me when me and Rihanna broke up. I ain't ashamed to say this on YouTube. I don't even care. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was speaking to counselors, mentors. I was nearly losing my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? And so that's just how it is. And what I did is that what I was going through up here, I directed something that I made, and I just turned it into a film because all that stress that I had, all that hurt, you know what I'm saying? Man writ something, and I made it into a movie. So you know what I mean? So it's not a bad thing. If you lot got a creative mind, you don't want to share your stories of what you've gone through as a mental health person, an issue, go for it, man. No one's gonna stop you at the end of the day. But yeah, man, exhaust, man. Like, what was your experiences?
No, yeah, like you said, that the experience is always important because you can literally tell people what you're going through with, and is I think is sometime when you trust the person so much. You get what I mean? When you trust the person so much, like you literally expecting to get something out of the person, but the person is not giving you what you want to get from the person. You get what I mean? So it's literally like um sometimes like sometimes I always look for like good friends. You get what I mean? In life, you always look like good people, but sometimes you don't meet people that you want because I used to when I came in London, I used to look for like friends. You get what I mean? Look for good friends that you can live with, that you can spend time with. But you get into you trying to get that friends, and you just look to him. You say, he's not the type I am. You get what I mean? He's not the type I am. He's not the type of them that you wanna be with. You get what I mean? So some people, what they do is they start worrying about it. You get what I mean? I used to worrying about that. That I'm not getting the type of person that boy is not the same as I am. You get what I mean? Start worrying about it, this and that. But one day I just decided. I said no, I can't be worrying about that. Get what I mean? I can't be worrying about it because literally I literally put my trust on God instead of put my trust on people. You get what I mean? So is do you think that trusting God is better than trusting people?
Absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, when I started going to church, you know, and I started to, you know, read the word, and you know, like it realized Jesus is your friend because he understands what you're going through up here and here everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So that's just how it is. You know, we're talking about friends and that, and I'm sorry to say this, and I don't mean to call out, you know, people, but I'm not gonna say any names. You know what I mean? If you lot are really my friends here and all that, where have you lot been when I was going through my problems? Because it went out, you know, do you know, at the end of the day, people can say to me, oh, you wasn't vocal enough, this, whatever. You didn't hear me for like 2 weeks, blood, yeah? Or 3 weeks. And you already know what happened to me. We spoke about this, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not fair that you're always there for them, and then when you're going through something, they're not there for you. Tell me, is that good enough?
It's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's literally not good enough.
It's not good enough, bro.
It's literally not good enough because people that you trust, they don't really like people that we love. We don't really get that love back to us. You get what I mean? It's like we love people, or we put too much trust in people that those people they don't trust us. You get what I mean? So it's sometimes God can allow you to get out of those relationship or those friends, so you can really realize who those people are. You get what I mean? So it's just that you just have to be careful with some people that you work with. You get what I mean? So that's literally what brings depression as well. Because the other day I was watching one of the guy on YouTube. He was talking about that he used to get rejected, like with friends around in school stuff. He used to get rejected. Like, friends they used to not love him. Friends they used to not love him. They used to like, and then after he goes back home, he used to always be like depressed and start crying to his mom, like why they don't talk to me, why they don't do this to me. So it's somehow what God does is He protects you. He protects you from some people around. You get what I mean? So your life won't be destroyed. Get what I mean? But is sometime. But do you do would you accept, like right now? Would you accept to be yourself and then be around? Would you accept?
To be honest, right now, I'm happy being alone. I got no hard feelings. I'm happy, blood. I don't, you know, it is for the last 3 weeks, I haven't really spoken to anyone except you and probably a couple of people, you know? And my mind feels a lot clearer. It feels a lot better. You know, the only people I've been speaking to is just you and people from church. That's pretty much it. I haven't really spoken to like, well, the likes of people that go to our college, like Nisha, Aaliyah, and all them. Like, I haven't spoken to them. You know what I mean? So
Like you literally still living without speaking or speaking to.
yeah, I mean, as I said, like I'm still talking to them. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, they're still my friends. You know what I mean? But as I said, like, you know, when you want space for yourself, and sometimes you gotta claim it. Sorry, bro. At the end of the day, I said to people, I said, I want space. Leave me alone. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. There's also people that are coming up to me telling me, what, and it may sound, weird or something like that, but why, people keep bringing up my ex-girlfriend? I don't give a damn. Why are you telling me this? Do I care? Why are you telling me that she's going around sleeping with other guys? Do I want to know that? I've moved on. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally a man of God now, and you're telling me this. All we can do, we both know as Christians that you can only pray. That, yeah.
So those things will not really come back to you. You get what I mean? So yeah, man, is once you decide to get out from certain things, the devil always brings people so you can go back to that, because the devil knows that if you go back to that, you will be depressed, you will be sad, this and that, because because once you do what the devil told you to do, it brings